course, you don't have to pick quarterback till August. And even if you had a hunch of who would be the guy, you probably wouldn't tell anyone but Manny. With that said, though, in your mind, do you have a gut feeling without telling us who the guy is, or is this so close to you that you don't have the foggiest clue yet?
I'll be honest, which is probably a new thing for a coach, but I'll be 100% honest. I think I thought that I've had a gut feeling like 3 different times already. It keeps changing because guys keep getting better, so it's a process. That's why you don't get caught up in your emotions of one day or one practice. But one thing is I will say I have to give the 3 quarterbacks a ton of credit because I think that all 3 of them have improved a lot from day 1 till now. We had a very poor practice on Thursday, not just the quarterbacks, but really a lot of the guys on offense. And so we had a heart-to-heart on Friday meeting, just about the expectations, again, the standard that we're trying to set. And I thought they came out here today, and obviously we're far from perfect. And there's not a lot of continuity, made some mistakes, but I thought we played with a lot of effort today. And I thought the quarterbacks did a really good job of managing the game and managing their situations. They were put in tough situations sometimes, and I thought for the most part they handled themselves very well. And like I said, I think all 3 of them have given me hope, and our entire staff and team hope that the guy that ends up winning the job is going to, first off, he's going to have earned it because the other guys are nipping at his heels and they're competing every day. So I give him a lot of credit.
Tate Martell seemed to do very well in the shotgun today. Can you talk about that at all?
Yeah, he does well in the shotgun and under center. He's getting better under center, but his comfort level is obviously in the shotgun. So, you have to work at things that you're not good at. And one thing that we talk to our players about all the time is it's a lot of fun to practice things you're good at because you're good at them. But really, really good players, bless you, take their things that may be perceived as weaknesses and they turn them into their strengths. So obviously Tate is a guy that's I think is pretty much operated in the shotgun his entire career. And so we've asked him to do some things to get out of his comfort zone and learn to be under center. And I think at the end of the day, that's going to benefit him by doing that. But certainly we know he can function in the shotgun. And he really has, I'll say, all of them have played well, but him in particular, the last 3 practices, I think 3 to 4 have been his best ones.
And the other thing is Jared Williams. He was put in some bad positions. There was a bad snap. I know that the safety, he should have gotten rid of the ball, yes? I mean,
I got to look at the tape on that because what happens sometimes is as a casual observer, which is a coach sometimes, because I can't see all 11 players, I rush to judgment. Maybe he should have thrown the ball away, but sometimes maybe 2 guys ran the wrong route. He had some receivers up, so I'll hold judgment on that. But certainly we don't want to take a safety in that situation. But certainly we want to hopefully do a better job of protecting for him and doing that. As we all know, the quarterbacks tend to, when a guy doesn't block somebody, it makes them look bad. But there's a lot of things involved, so we'll see on that. But he did well today. He came back and did a good job, and he was very poised. And like I said, some of the situations that we put those guys in today when they were going against the one defense with the 2s and 3s on offense, there's some quick decisions. There's pressure in their face. There's guys being covered very tightly, and all 3 of them got equal chance at it.
Dan, you talked about just not only their improving mechanics in play, you talked about the emotional and handling the ups and the downs. How did you think they handled some of the ups and downs today? Because you did give them some adversity.
Yeah, I think they handled themselves very well. I think all of them, made a mistake here or there, and then I seen them all bounce back and have a good play. I think they're all 3 getting very accustomed to how I coach them and how the standard and I'm very demanding. I confront, demand is kind of my style. Confront them when they're wrong, and I demand them when they to do it correctly, all the time. And I don't take a play off because that's not fair to them if I do. So I think all 3 of them are getting used to the style and are really, I think buying in and understanding. Like sometimes I tell them, I say, don't listen to the tone, listen to the message. And they've been doing that. But the reason I tell them that part of the reason I coach them very hard is that to make the games easier, to make situations like this easier, so that they're used to practicing with a high level of sense of urgency and practicing game-like plays. I tell them it's like a basketball player. Take game shots. Like when we're in practice, we don't want to just take casual drops and casual throws because that never happens. So take game shots in practice and have that sense of urgency, and then hopefully it translates and correlates to playing well on Saturday.
A couple more questions. How big of a benefit was it to have this game here in Orlando so that you guys would be happy?
I think it's a huge advantage. I think Coach Diaz was brilliant for how he did it, because he really turned it into a game weekend. New staff, a lot of new coaches, new head coach, new routine on Friday before a game, new routine day of a game. He put them all through it, and then here's one thing Coach Diaz has been doing just an awesome job at. He explains to these young men why we do it. He doesn't just say, hey, go do this. He tells them the why on everything, and he tells them how if they do it this way, it's going to help benefit the team, help them give us a better chance to win the game. And he did a great job of putting our guys Friday, the morning before we left, the meetings, the bus ride, the hotel last night, the hotel this morning, coming over to the stadium, team warm-ups, everything is going to obviously not going to be our first time then come August.
Last question. Like getting up to the first team this quickly. Has he surprised you at all with his development?
Well, I can't say that I can't say he surprised me because I didn't even know him. I got here the same day he got here. I think we reported the same day. But they're like, who's that? That's Zion. He's a freshman. I'm like, oh man, he'll probably be good in a few years. Looks like a good-looking kid, and he's got excellent athletic ability. He's very tough. He's a competitor, and he's picking up things very, very fast. And to be honest with you, the guy, by coming early, is now put him in a position to be in the first group. If he can continue just to get better and get stronger and learn. That's the other thing. I think he's put on a bunch of weight since he's been here and gotten stronger. He's starting to grow up. And I can't say enough about him. Again, asking a lot from a true freshman, but he's responded in a very good way.
Great, thank you.